finally run out of patience with Dyson and Dyson products. Now this might come as a bit of a surprise to some people, but I think James Dyson is nothing but a fucking con man. And I've had enough of it now, and I need to get this off my chest. So when we look at Dyson, who invented the bagless vacuum cleaner, we'll come on to that very shortly, one of the first things he invented was the ball barrow. Yeah. So he decided, apparently the story goes, that he was in his garden with a wheelbarrow, and he decided that this wheelbarrow, which has been around for thousands of years, by the way, he decided that he could design a better version. Now remember, he's not an engineer, never has been. Art was his degree. So what he decided to do was put a ball on the front of the barrow. Now, you've probably heard about it. The moment you put an axle through a ball, it stops being a ball at all, because it can't rotate in any direction. It's got to rotate around the axis. So it's not a ball anymore, it's a wheel. So he's put a wheel on the front of a wheelbarrow, but it's shaped like a ball. Now there's not one good reason for doing that. If you look at this wheel, this is a wheel obviously, the bottom of it's curved, so it rolls, but you can also change direction easily. The thing about a wheel is, and of course we know that the wheel's been around for a long time, but most wheels, all wheels, have got sidewalls. This pneumatic one has got sidewalls, such that as you put weight on it, the weight is transferred through these sidewalls, and these sidewalls support this tread here. So, in other words, the contact patch, as you put weight on it, the small patch that's in contact with the road gets slightly bigger, but with a tyre which got sidewalls to support this, that contact patch only increases a small amount. Now, anyone who rides a bicycle knows this perfectly well. They know that if your tyres are flat, it's harder to pedal. So what you want is the smallest contact patch that you can get, and then it's easier to roll, easier to push your wheelbarrow. Now, if the ground is soft, it'll sink in. Now, if it's sinking in further than the bottom of the tread, you need to change the ground. You need to put a board down. You need to put something on the ground to enable you to push the thing along. Otherwise, you're going to sink into mud. The solution is not to put a ball on there and increase the surface area and the contact patch even further, because it's going to be impossible to push. There's not one good reason for putting a ball on the front of a barrow. Not one. If that improved a wheelbarrow by any percentage whatsoever, you'd find wheelbarrows on building sites. You'd find ball barrows all over the place. Now I guarantee you that you can look on building sites, men who push wheelbarrows about all day long. They're not using ball barrows, and there's a bloody good reason for that. Because the thing is less good than the wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow wasn't just waiting around for someone clever like Dyson to come along and put a fucking ball on the front of it. Dyson, now I don't know his mindset, but I certainly know he's no genius, and I know he's no engineer, but I think he had enough sense that when he put this ball on the front, he must have done some tests. He had to have done some tests. And he would have discovered that there's absolutely no fucking advantage to putting a ball on the front of a barrow. At all. None. He must have known that. But he still went ahead and did it. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Well, I think because he thought he could sell it. He thought he could sell that idea. Even though he knew that the ball offered no advantages whatsoever, and it doesn't, he thought that, hey, this is radical enough, I can claim that I've reinvented a barrow. And I'm not going to sell it to builders on building sites because it won't last 5 minutes. He made it out of plastic, didn't he? Wheelbarrow, made out of steel. You can put bricks and concrete in it, you know, galvanised, thin bit of galvanised steel. Perfect, lasts forever. It's not going to crack, not going to break. It's galvanised, not going to rust. Dyson went and made it out of plastic, didn't he? The sort of plastic that goes brittle in the sun. So it's not, you know, leave it out in the sun for a year. Next year it'll crack. The moment you do anything with it. You put any bricks in it, any rubble in it, anything like that, it's going to crack. But he made it funky, he made it lightweight and orange, didn't he? Made it orange. So it was a garden accessory. And it was going to be fine for pushing around leaves, full of leaves. No fucking weight in it. Just leaves, and he thought I can sell this to housewives. And of course he had an advert with the housewife with this lightweight barrow doing the fucking cornering because of the ball. Can't corner on a normal barrow, but you can really, can't you? All of it was bullshit. All of it was bullshit. The ball barrow. Then of course, buoyed up by that, he went on, and we've got the bagless fucking Dyson vacuum cleaner. Now, let's move on to that. Why that is a con. Why it's a lie. Same as all the rest of his shit. Okay. Moving on.